Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this beautiful world of ours. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. This is just a healthy correction. This correction too shall pass. With my clients yesterday, so many calling, so many asking because of the what seemed like a resumption of the downtrend. One of the most common questions yesterday was, should I sell? Ooh, should I sell? What do I do? First, such decisions must be made by self. Buy and sell decisions must be self-made decisions. I can provide the analysis. I can help augment your decision-making process, your research. Unfortunately, I cannot make that decision for you. As an analyst, this is a correction, a healthy one. And I yesterday repeated that so many times, it truly became a mantra. I know that for many of the young people, or regardless of age, this is a first time correction for you. And it won't be the last. There will always be two steps forward and one step back. And the end of this correction, that was the other most frequent question I got. While I don't do time projections, one can naturally follow the pattern. Price has been following this pattern quite well now for quite a while. It is well entrapped within the boundaries of this descending wedge. If we therefore take the boundaries of this wedge and then take the trajectory angle of the price, from here, take that trajectory, this gives us maybe February 4th as a potential where it'll hit around 8,200. If we then extend that trajectory, let's say the price rises and then starts down again. So if the price recovers to here, trajectory could change. Let's say it even touches that upper wall again. The second touch point potential would be on February 8th. Now, now, if the price goes down, up, takes that trajectory, February 11th. The reason why I'm doing this is because this projection has a limit. I'm sorry, how much further it can go has a limit. Because if the price is well trapped and contained within the barriers of this triangle, the triangle as the price as it continues traversing through the triangle approaches the apex, and that apex is the point where the two lines of the triangle cross. And as price gets closer to the apex, its mobility to go up and down is severely limited. And that means volume declines. Some are saying, oh, we still have very good volume. Volume is rising. But if you look at it from a bigger perspective, volume is declining, as it should for this triangle pattern to be volume confirmed. So this volume is declining at the peak to peak levels, and it is pretty much well declining at the secondary level of the volume. And I believe as the price continues to traverse, the volume will peter out to almost nothing. And that's a very important volume confirmation to have for this kind of triangle wedge pattern. Now, as the price started here, there were a lot of sellers. They tried to hammer this down, hammer it again. They're hitting it with everything they've got. They're boom, trying to knock this down with every might and all the might that they have. They're going to try one more time, but price is stuck within this boundary, and they're going to run out of sellers. As the price approaches apex, the strength of the sellers decline because they cannot move the price out of the boundary easily, no matter how much they try. This support has held, and this resistance has held pretty much. And as the price approaches the apex, it becomes extremely constrained, and its mobility to go up and down on the price is severely limited and getting less and less and less. As it approaches the apex, it comes to almost zero. It can't take it anymore. And the sellers have depleted all of the firepower up here and here. And this is probably the last remaining bullets left. They had a bazooka. Now they've got a pistol. And it keeps going and going and going until it can't go anymore because there's no more sellers left. And the volume goes to pitter patter to nothing until you come to a point where not a seller can be found. And at that point, you have no sellers left with any more firepower to sell. And instead, you have nothing but buyers remaining. And then the price explodes. So I am giving these tentative dates. If we go to the February 13th and someone comes on and says, wrong again, hedging, you can do whatever you want. But if within these range of dates, let's see what happens. So far, for over a month almost, price has obeyed the boundary lines of this triangle. And I don't see why it would not continue. It could always break out here, break out there. Now, there will always be some kind of a breakdowns, and that's what I call a bullwhick. When price suddenly spikes down Everyone panics. Oh my God, we're into now 7,000. Everyone abandoned ship. And then it comes right back. That's called a bullwhip. That is the market's way of getting rid of the final, last remaining remnant sellers, the weak hands. Get rid of them with this jab. And then it comes right back in. And this is called a bullwhip. All the last remaining weak hands. So panic selling right here. Oh God, the support broke. Everybody abandoned ship. And then as soon as those dead weights are divested, price floats right back in. And that's bullish. It's bullish. It's called a bullwhip because you're getting rid of the very last remaining sellers. And now the path will be clear for this to start impulsing upwards. And the initial impulse will be near vertical. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. I gave very tentative dates for today for the potential bottomings and the price ranges and the scenario. Price is well contract within the boundaries of the triangle. Volume is declining. So far looks so good. I have my buy ranges set. Let's see if I can go fishing for Bitcoin and get some really good nibbles on my buy ladders. Thank you and have a great day. And if I see anything that I should do another further update on midday, I definitely will. Last but not least, if you are interested in learning my method of analysis, LA waves and chart pattern recognition, and future price pathway forecasting, you're more than welcome to visit me at this site and register for the upcoming group coaching sessions, the beginner and the intermediate. The beginner will cover the LA wave basics, chart pattern basics, as well as how the pattern and the LA waves go together, etc., etc. The beginners will be more focused on trade setups, when I buy, when I sell, how I select and profile cryptos as a prospective buy, how I use Fibonacci's to lay out my waves, and how I do my future price pathway forecasting. The beginner's class is this Saturday on the 3rd at 11 a.m. Hell, maybe while we're talking, we could be seeing the bottom. That'll be very interesting. The bottom of the correction. The 4th will be on Sunday, 11 a.m. I know I'm competing with the Super Bowl, which doesn't start till 6 p.m. But if you can take yourself away from the TV for a little bit and you'd like to join me and learn more intermediate assessments, please let me know. Rather, go to this site and register. All right, have a great day.